This is Let Her Pray, a Fiona Red mystery, Book 11, written by Blake Pierce, read by Caroline. Prologue. Sandra walked alone under the inky night sky, her footsteps echoing through the empty streets of Littlestone, Texas. The air was heavy with humidity, and an unsettling feeling weighed on her chest. A chorus of cicadas serenaded the darkness, their shrill calls punctuating the silence. "Damn bugs," she mumbled, wiping away a trickle of sweat from her brow. Sandra had lived in Littlestone all 34 years of her life, but she couldn't recall the cicadas ever being this loud. Their buzzing crescendo seemed to rise with each step she took, like a jackhammer against her eardrums, disorienting her. As the cacophony grew louder, Sandra's confusion only rose, like she was losing her bearings in her own hometown. What was happening to her? Maybe she was losing her mind. Maybe she'd had too much to drink tonight. She glanced around, searching for any familiar landmarks, but even the streetlights seemed alien to her. The noise was relentless, and panic began to gnaw at her insides. Screw this. She needed to get home, now. She quickened her pace, desperate to escape that damn sound. Her heart pounded in her ears, almost as loud as the cicadas themselves, but she refused to give in to her fear. She pressed on through the darkness, her rapid footsteps matching the tempo of the cicadas' song. It seemed as if the cicadas were chasing her. The shrill drone grew in intensity, drowning out every other sound, even the heavy footfalls of her own sprint. Sandra felt her chest tighten with each gasping breath, but she couldn't stop now. Not when it felt like the very noise was stalking her. "Leave me alone!" she shouted into the darkness, her voice trembling with terror. She hoped that someone, anyone, would hear her and come to her aid. But all she could hear in response was the relentless cacophony of the insects. The park loomed before her, a shortcut that would lead her straight home if she could just find the courage. Her heart hammered against her ribs, but she knew she had no other choice. She plunged into the darkness, her legs pumping furiously beneath her. As she raced deeper into the park, the ground beneath her feet shifted unexpectedly. Her ankle twisted violently, and she stumbled forward, unable to regain her balance. With a sickening crunch, she collided face first with the grass. "Ow!" she groaned, her body aching. That was going to leave a bruise for sure. Still, confusion clouded her thoughts. What could have tripped her? She turned her head slowly, expecting to see a gnarled root or a misplaced rock. But what she found instead sent ice through her veins. A woman lied slumped against the tree, hugging it, almost.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?